Hello again, and how are you? I'm gonna walk through this pretty quick. I don't want to make it too long, but this is a very, very nice museum. And happy 4th of July. By the time this is aired, 4th of July will be way in the past. I'm at the Military Museum of Lisbon, the oldest in the city of Lisbon, possessing a vast and valuable museum collection. In the Royal Arsenal of the Army, it began to be organized in 1842. This collection has been organized and started to be what it is today in 1942, if you can believe that. And it is very nice. Now, there has been some school children here. Hopefully we won't run into them. Like I said, I'm gonna walk through it pretty quick for your benefit. I've already walked through it at a slower pace, but I don't want another hour video. And I know a lot of you don't want an hour video as well. It began in 1842 as the Baron of Monte Pardal for the purpose of storing and preserving warlike materials. And it's got everything from all the different periods. And it's just kind of exciting. They also have sculpture here. They have terrific paintings from the time and all the characters that made that time, 15th century, 16th, 17th, and 18th century, early firearms, hunting rifles, weapons of all sorts, cannons like you wouldn't believe. This is a room full of replicas of said cannons. A lot of these have been manufactured in France and Germany, as well as other countries as well. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's so much history before in the past. Look at all these weapons of, in those days, probably would be considered weapons of mass destruction, because that's what they did. You know, people realize today that these wars we're fighting today or they're just doing what they've been doing on planet Earth for centuries. The equipment they use for the destruction is the only thing that's different. The minds behind the weaponry remain the same. Land, treasure, accusation, and sometimes just a competition between those in charge. Look at these early machine guns. Mortars. Mortars are the ones where you drop the ammunition or the explosive down here, and at the bottom it hits a pin, I believe, which causes the explosion. Look at these guns. They've been manufacturing guns since, what does this one say? 18th and 19th centuries. And these weapons can be fired. This one has been be able to fire in the rain. So they're all been designed and redesigned and improved. This is called the white, what does they call this? The white arm, this knife, and it can be used as a tool, and it can also be used as a weapon, and it's an extension of the soldier's arm, and that's what they call that. What's the year on this one? It's got to be. I can't hold up this video by trying to look for the year, but you can just imagine. The handles were made of sometimes bison horns or ivory, mostly wood, And that little cutout, see that little cutout at the end? What that's for is the blood will drip off into that and not into the soldier's hand after somebody is cut with the knife. That's what that cutout is for. So the blood or the sap of a tree, whatever you're using the weapon for, leaks off into the ground and not into the handle. Just amazing, some early rifles. And here comes, I hear children. I hear children. So we're just gonna move along at 5 minutes. This won't be, look at the ceilings on this, nice, huh? And we're just gonna keep going. This is an interesting room. This is a gentleman who did work in clay. And these are all the different, these are Crusader. These are the uniforms, 12th century, okay? 12th century. Sort of like that castle I was in, or that palace the other day up in Centra. This is a Knight Templar, and it shows all the different 13th century. Look at that, 13th century. And these are all representations, 14th century, of all the different uniforms and defensive and offensive equipment that these soldiers had at the time. This guy did a really good job. Look at this, 14th, 15th century Courtyard captain, whatever that is. 1640 field master. 1640 again, nobleman of the Navy. What is this character? 17th century Hellbinder. So look at them all. He did a fine job, huh? Here's another cannon. Watch your foot. If that thing goes off, forget it. Look at all this. Isn't it nice, huh? And there's the story of the guy at the bottom, but we don't have time. These are all the caps or the hats or the lids. Again, a beautiful ceiling. Oh, we got 7 minutes already. See how fast it goes? I have to move it along. Stay away from those children. Portugal, I believe, was neutral in World War II, but I think they were involved in World War I. And they were involved in so many different, back in the day. Just unbelievable. Yes, I hear children. I hear children. Look at that ceiling. All right, we gotta get past the children. Wish me luck. This is one of the most fortified forts ever fortified in India at the time. There's, what's his name, the mythology figure, Hercules. He's covered up. They're only exposed in church. Here's some more guns. Look at these guns. Can you believe it? Some of these are the devices used to get somebody off a horse in a timely manner in battle. That's back in the Crusades right there. It's a shield. Some sabers. Unbelievable. Look at this. Did I say it was July 5th? Yeah. It's Tuesday, July 5th. And I'm gonna release these videos in the order in which the children are gone. Look at some more knives. Look at these knives. Look at these guns. Here's some horns to gather the troops and send messages. Look at that one over there. How'd you like to get stuck with that? Look at that sword over there. That's the barrel to protect the hand. What does it say? I don't know what it says. I can't stop. I gotta keep going. Look at that over there. I'm going around the children. Look at that ceiling, huh? Unbelievable. You can hardly see what it's... There it is. Can't you see it? Pretty nice, huh? Beats that popcorn ceiling that we are so familiar with. This is a hunting rifle. Some more hunting rifles. Holy cow. Hunting rifle. 19th century, 17 millimeter. Look at this, look at this, look at this thing. Jeez. 13 millimeter, 18th century. Flintlock gun with a rotating block of 4 chambers, each with its own, that's the chambers in there, I guess. And it goes on and on and on and on. Jeez, supercuts. Wow. Nice pistols. Just exquisite. Okay, here comes some more children. Look at this. Holy cow, that's a Crusader right there. Now, what is this one? I saw this, but I didn't read it. What is this? Oh, it's in Portuguese. I'm not going to read it. I guess it's a jockey. They had jockeys back then, too. Look at that ceiling. Oh, my word. Is that the right way? Yeah, look at that ceiling. Let's go in here. Some more weapons of choice. 13 minutes. We're moving right along. Just want to give you an overview. I can't stop. Can't stop. There's a nice chessboard from the day, huh? That's why people like chess. Checkers, the pieces are too boring in checkers. There's another firearm. One of these pistols, those pistols I saw behind me, was stolen. And then they caught the guy, and he said he threw them in the river, but they turned up at an auction in Europe, I think in London or someplace. And they tried to get him back and failed, but then somebody from Portugal, I think, bought him. This is your early cannon. This is, what is it called? A mountain gun. And they were finally returned, and they got them back. Those 2 pistols in the back there. I should have brought that up at the time that we were looking at them. Sorry. Here's what looks like a Luger. That gun was used in Africa during the Great War. Now, the Great War, I guess, is World War I. You can see from the helmets, that's World War I helmets. And here's another howitzer, I guess. Not howitzer, but mortar. Now, this is an interesting device over here, another mortar. This is what they used to get the range of what they wanted to hit with these mortars and what have you. This sophisticated, see the numbers on the side? And they dialed it in. Optical instrument used to evaluate distances using the principles of trigonometry. So trigonometry was more important back then. Look at this. What does it say? Than it is, you know, all the kids are always complaining, well, I don't need this. Why am I'm gonna be working at the car wash. What do I need to know about trigonometry? Well, back then, somebody should have known about trigonometry or else they wouldn't be able to hit anything. 1917, look at this. Yeah, that's World War II. Now this is something else here. This is a notable work of the cavalry officer, so-and-so and so-and-so, 1886 to 1978. Can that be right? I don't know. This piece is impressive by its realism, which is transmitted by a dynamic that only someone who has deep knowledge about the subject, particularly of horses, can reproduce. On the way to position, the targeted gun contains a great drama on the difficult, muddy terrain of Flanders. General said one that it seemed like it wanted to be sick to our souls, the movement of the subject. And it's just saying how you just got to press on to finish the mission, no matter what the circumstances are. Here's a gentleman getting hit in the eye with something, perhaps. This guy's off the horse. Maybe he got shot. The horses are bucking. They don't want to go. And it's just wonderful. How'd you like to be able to do something like this? This is sculpture. This is not paper mache. Look at that. And he's got to give orders, and he's got to keep these men going and on track. I mean, you know, it's something else. It really is. Here's some more rifles. This is a nameplate they used to put on the helmet, and if you got killed in battle, they would put your name on the stamp it into this metal piece, I think, and a plate, and then they'd send it to your family. And this is why they want to outlaw assault-type weapons, because look at the size of some of the ammo here. You can't. They're military-style weapons. The bullets are designed to rip apart inside of the body once they enter. The surgeon in a medical hospital. Look at this creature. 18 minutes. Oh my God. It's not like a that's why they call them military-type weapons. They're not. Here's a what do they call it? Like a Gatling gun. Machine gun, heavy machine gun. 1912. And all the artwork. I mean, it's just, you know, here's some iodine, a shaving kit, all sorts of things. What is this? Wick lighter. I mean, this is back in the day, I tell you. And then some stuff over here. Look at this thing over here. This shoots flares. 18 minutes. Here's a wire cutter. How'd you like those, huh? They got to cut barbed wire. They got, this thing shoots flares. Look at that damn thing. Here's another one. Here's the inside of a hand grenade. If anybody's not ever seen the firing pin inside a hand grenade, there it is. When was this? This is used by English and Portuguese troops in the First World War. The grenade is cut allows you to observe the firing pin housing the detonator and the space intended to contain the explosive charge. Wow, there it is. All right. That's the big palace. You saw that earlier in the video. These are all awards and medals of honor. This thing is kind of nutty. Remember this thing? This is a hand grenade, 1916. So they've come a long way with the hand grenades. I'm glad they did. I was worried about that. I was waiting for the new type of hand grenade to come out, and I'm glad it did finally. Different types of helmets, cannons. Jeez. All right, it's a large space. There he is. Hello. Look at that. Jeez. All right, I think I'm gonna cut it. Is there anything else I wanted to see? Maybe let's go downstairs. Look at this massive building. Just, let me show you the 2 guns that were stolen and returned, so I don't leave you hanging. These 2 pieces are the ones that were stolen and then returned. They're engraved. They were for royalty to the king as gifts, and they got engraved by the manufacturers. Let's just go down here. There's another cannon. Watch out. If that thing slips off that thing. Let's just go here and see if we can give you one little peek of the of what's over here. Did I go down here yet? I don't know if I've been down here yet. We got so much things going on, I tell you. Look at that. Look at this. What is this? Well, now we're going way back. How'd you like to get hit with that? Holy cow, what is this? 15th century? Oh, yeah. 13th. I hear children again. Swords. Yeah, I don't think I was down here. Look at all the different rifles. Look at these primitive machine guns. There he is. He needs another chest just to hang all his medals. Oh, this is over here. I know where I was. I'll end it down here. I know where I am now. Look at this. Here's a gun that looks kind of familiar. Starting to get up there. That's a revolver, 1878. Jeez, you gotta be kidding. Oh yeah, they're starting to look familiar now. AMC movies, Noir, 1886. Yeah, I gotta move along. Here's the horse's ass. You're probably wondering when I was gonna get to that. There it is. All right, let's look at this last stuff down here because I hear children. Some cages. Nice, huh? And this is the thing they used to haul all the look at the big pulleys. They're as big as me. This is what they used to haul the columns around. And whatever else they were doing. Look at this. Look at all this. Holy cow. Look at that cotter pin. You see that cotter pin? Jeez. Whoa. Watch it. Don't ever point a gun at somebody. I imagine Alec Baldwin wouldn't be interested in this after what he's been through. Look at this. Over here, some more cannons. So they've been producing weapons of mass destruction or military weapons since the beginning of time. They've just improved the technology. That's all. So back there was Grumman and Raytheon and Boeing and all the rest. You know? Unbelievable. All right, I'm gonna close it. I should show you what the front of the building looks like. So if you ever come here, look at all the cannons. All the cannons. Now this is, I guess they had to weigh stuff too before they put it on the ship. They had to find out how heavy it was, perhaps. I don't see any, I guess they'd have to weigh it. You just can't throw stuff on ships. All right, let me get back. I'll show you the courtyard. And then I'd like to show you the front of the building. And then I'll close it out. This is all the different patches. Look at all the different patches. You need a patch? And this is the courtyard. Trying to be respectful, not putting this stuff in anybody's face. Look at all these. And that's the building. All right, let me get outside so you can see the front. And then I'll close it out. Where is the outside? Did I come in? Jeez. This way. This way. There he is. I know where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go upstairs. Now, here's the front of the building right here, and I'll close it out. Look at all the knives. Look at those shelves. It's right near the police station. There's some cruise ships. Let me show you the front so you know where you're at. It's just south of the square, the Palace Square. So have a great day. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one.